Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today I'm going to be doing another sleeving photo cards video where we just sleeve photo cards and chat, and we have a lot of photo cards here today. It's actually been a hot minute since I have sleeved photo cards, but I also haven't done a sorting photo card video in a while, so let's go ahead and get sleeving for this weekend's sorting photo cards video. I might have a couple more. I do have a couple of like envelopes here, and then depending on when my IVE albums arrive for this week, I might have some IVE albums as well for this weekend's video, but we will see. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So yes, I am going to be using Titan Shield sleeves for today. I may end up storing Stray Kids in a brand new binder. I mean, I definitely am, but I might end up using different sleeves for Stray Kids, so if I do, I will go ahead and switch those out. But for today, we're gonna use Titan Shield. And then I also have some ID cards for my IVE fan kit that came in. So I'm gonna be using the mini ID holders and the little ID sleeves from Kpop Stationery. Yes, you can use code Carolyn10 on Meow Cafe at Kpop Stationery and Alt Bias at any point in time. So definitely check out those links. They're all in the description box down below. And let's go ahead and get into sleeving. I am so excited because we are about to have so much fun stuff. We're about to have so much fun stuff, including obviously like Stray Kids. Obviously Stray Kids. I did post an unboxing of Stray Kids' album and I'm obsessed with it. We're going to be storing kind of just like what I have so far. I've had a lot of people offer me like album photo card trades, but I do have a group order coming from Korea, hopefully at some point. I really just like, I don't know. I have yet to experience, obviously it hasn't started yet at the time of me filming this video, but I have yet to experience the fun new fees that Americans are going to have to pay when things get shipped from a different country. So fun, so excited. Yeah, I was really worried about my IVE albums, but thankfully they passed customs this morning because I was like, if they don't get here, like I'm gonna be really sad if I have to pay like fees on them, because tariffs on them, because I just like simply do not want to. And I'm prepared to do it for the Stray Kids group order because I was like, there's just no way like that this is all of my stuff's gonna get here. And it was like in my group order when people joined. I was like, I don't know how much it's gonna be yet. I don't know like what it's gonna look like. Like I don't know. So anyways, super fun. But yeah, I have a bunch of albums here that I unboxed. I'm also doing a giveaway of some of my extra Stray Kids albums and photo cards, so definitely check that out. That's going to be ending next week. It is US only right now, but I did make a post for that because I wanted to give back some of my extra copies so that they could go to stays who maybe like couldn't get a copy of the album because they couldn't afford it or it's not available kind of where they live. So anyways, definitely check that out. But I'm so obsessed with this album. Like I love it so much. I also am not storing my trading cards from the Karma version in the little Karma page that they give you because that is not PVC free. It's not PVC free. Do not store your cards in it, please. It's a really cute idea, but I will not be endangering my photo cards. I'm so obsessed they gave us like a full set for the Karma version though. I really like the Karma version the most. I've had a bunch of people like ask me which version they should get, and I did make a TikTok on it. But I really like the Karma version as like a full group version, and then I also think the accordion versions are really fun, but I do love every single version. So yeah, my local K-pop store, Oh So Happy, they got their shipment of Karma albums in, and they have this like wall of Skazoo albums they posted on their Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, like please. I have some coming from Korea, but like it's funny because they're like really known for their blind boxes, right? And Stray Kids obviously are having like a blind box version of their album. So is IVE actually. So I'm very excited that like my alts are doing fun things like that. Also this Felix photo card. He's beautiful. I love him so much. But yeah, I'm like, they're like really well known for their blind boxes. Oh So Happy. So yeah, it's not like just a K-pop store anymore. They're also a blind box store. And so a lot of people who like don't even listen to K-pop go there and buy like blind boxes and stuff. So that's really fun. But yeah, I thought that it was really fun. Should I store these in like clear sleeves? I'm thinking about the double-sided cards now. I don't know. I might end up switching these to Meow Cafe sleeves anyways. So I'm just gonna wait. I might end up using, let me show you what I'm looking at. I might end up using, not these, maybe these. The 120 microns, 58 by 89 sleeves. So I might end up using these instead. What are these like? Let's just kind of compare. Just because I might end up using smaller like pocket pages, and I really like the sleeves to fit the pocket pages, and if these standard sleeves are not going to fit those pocket pages, so I'm gonna have to use different sleeves. But yeah, I also have these. I may use this for like that Minsung Walmart card. Like cards that are like, you know, little more expensive. That Minsung card going for $100. Please do not sell your extra Minsung unit cards for $100. That's insane. That's insane. Also, Walmart stays being the only like store to run out of exclusives, it feels like. Like I don't understand what's going on there. But yeah, I have a bunch of Stray Kids albums in Korea. I didn't buy that many extras from, like, I didn't buy, like, Korean full sets this time around. I just bought my OT8, like, accordion set. And I bought mine from Makestar because I love the Makestar Pobs this era. They're so cute. It's one of my favorite sets, but I'm also obsessed with the fact that there are so many, like, sound check ones. So they have soundcheck outfits available for, or like soundcheck outfit cards for the LA show, LA Day. I think it's a combination of LA Day 1 and LA Day 2, especially because Felix wasn't at soundcheck on LA Day 2. And then there's also Washington DC ones. And the Washington DC ones are the set where they're like holding the flowers, and I'm like, oh my god. It's gonna be an expensive set. It was the Everline set, so we'll see. I'm gonna end up collecting OT8 for that, but I'm just gonna end up like buying the Pobs separately later on. So yes. Also, oh, cuties. Oh my god, it's almost their birthdays. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. But yeah, I am quite excited about my polls. I have some duplicates. Like I said, I'm not trading yet because what I do every single era is I wait for my group order to come in, and then this I'm gonna end up trading, but just not right now. And then these are both Barnes & Noble cards, and I need Jisung and Chan, and those are the two members that everybody else is looking for. So like, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I have like one of these I said that I would trade with a friend if she didn't pull this card. And then, yeah, the rest I'm just going to, like, incorporate into my member claim group order so that, just in case we have a lot of duplicate photo card pulls. But I don't know when I'm going to ship those. I kind of just want to wait and see, like, wait a week or two and just kind of see, like, what life is like. And then I'm going to move forward from there. Like, I've had a bunch of people ask me questions about, like, how we're gonna pay the tariffs and everything, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I really don't know. I don't think we're all gonna know until it's like, you know. I'll definitely make an experience, like make a video when it happens and kind of explain, like, you know, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, the Stray Kids comeback has been really fun for me. I am having a really great time. I'm also very excited for IVE to start performing on music shows. I think, did they perform on M Countdown today? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look. I just got home from work, so I need to like look and see who performed on M. I know Stray Kids won on M Countdown today, which is very exciting. And Yes, so I'm excited about that. And then Monsta X and ZV1, and then also Treasure are releasing new albums. Just because of how much is going on, I've had a couple people ask me if I'm gonna buy the new Treasure album. I would like to eventually. I just don't think it's gonna be like right in the middle of everybody else making comebacks. Monsta X, I'm gonna buy. I bought some Korean albums. And those are going to my Korean address. And for that, I might wait a little bit. Also, oh my God, this Kihyun. I love him. I love him, Your Honor. Oh my gosh, this is from Monologue. Also, I have some cards of Kihyun in Malaysia. And Malaysia is not shipping to the US right now. It's so fun. Everything's so fun. So yeah, that's super fun. I have his Connect X exclusive cards, like his Mon Bébé only cards, secured, but they're just hanging out for a minute until we can figure out what's going on in life. But yeah, so I'm excited to get those. I'm gonna do some like US shopping for Monsta X. Usually I'll ship like a set of albums from Korea for unboxings, which is what I did for IVE this time around, but one, because I didn't really know IVE had exclusives. I'm gonna put this off to the side because I want to scratch the rest of this and I forgot, so I will do that off camera. But IVE's US albums aren't coming out until September 15th. They have some US exclusive albums coming out, or whatever that Friday is. I think it's the 15th. Let me consult my calendar. The 19th. September 19th is when the US versions drop for IVE. So I did buy their albums from Korea, and then also like Monsta X are coming back on a holiday. It's Labor Day in the States on Monday, so it was gonna take until like Friday anyways, and this way I don't have to worry about things coming in the first full week of whatever. So I'm just gonna do some US shopping for my unboxing albums for Monsta X. They also only have one other version that's not available in the US, which is the MD version that they just announced. And I had not pre-ordered my Korean albums yet, and I was so happy that I waited because I was able to just buy the MD version as well. I do have some stuff from not Connect X. I have some stuff from Monologue at my Korean address for Monsta X right now, and then I'm gonna have stuff at the end of September coming for the Connect X merch that they did. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna ship all of that together and just kind of like wait a moment. But for Stray Kids, obviously, like, it's not just my albums, it's like group order albums as well. My accordion versions I may try to bundle with the Monsta X stuff, but we're just gonna have to see kind of what's going on at that time. Yeah, so I decided that I might just hold off on like the Monsta X Korean stuff for a hot minute, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. This also is not the correct pile. I'm trying to sort while I talk, but also I'm like, oh, this was a Johnny card that I was going to bring to KCON, and then I didn't, but he ended up in this pile, so I will re-sleeve him, and I'll probably put him back off camera. We don't have to do that on camera, because I don't have any other NCT stuff today. But yeah, that's that, and then there's a couple of concerts in Charlotte over the next couple of weeks. I think SF9 and Vivi's are both next week. I don't have tickets for either. I would like to go to one or the other, at least, though. But yeah, I think SF9's on a Friday. I think Vivi's is on the 4th, maybe? But that's also like Monsta X Comeback Friday. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can make it down to the city for a concert. I probably could. It would be kind of a crazy day, but I feel like I probably could do it. So we'll see. But I would like to go. Really would. And yeah, besides that, I am just waiting for my P1 Harmony concert that I'm going to in October. And I didn't realize, for some reason I thought it was like towards the end of October, but I'm going to the Atlanta stop, which is at the beginning of October. So it's actually a lot sooner than I thought, which is really fun. I'm really excited to go see P1 Harmony in Atlanta. I gotta book a hotel within the next few weeks, for that. I always stay in like, well, I'm going to Gas South, so I'll probably stay at the same hotel I stayed at last time, maybe. I don't know. The hotel I stayed at last time was really good, but I thought that I had booked a different hotel. Like when I was thinking about it online, I was like, oh, I definitely booked a different hotel. And I like didn't end up actually doing that. So I might not book the same hotel. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like both hotels were within walking distance of the venue, so it was fine. But yeah. There was one that I probably didn't even need a car for, and that was kind of the one I was thinking about, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Pew and Harmony in concert. After seeing them at KCON 2 years in a row, I feel like it's going to be really fun to see them in their own concert. They keep posting like videos of their Seoul stuff, and I'm excited. It looks like it was a lot of fun. Also, somebody gifted me the Skids Toy World Lino, and I'm really excited. I really may try to collect OT8 for that. That's why I sleeved that Hyunjin too, because he was also a gift from somebody, or he was a freebie that I got. Either way. I also have a lot of Twice trades here, which is fun. We're still collecting Twice. That's kind of been like the focus of my trading game. Oh, I ran out of Titan Shields on this side. I do have some Titan Shields down here though. I have some other packs that I can go get from my drawer where I keep all of my photo card sleeves in it, but I think I can finish this off. But yeah, I'm trying to think about what else is new in my life. Not a lot. I am just kind of working a lot right now, which is, you know, good because we have a lot of comebacks to fund. And yeah, I had kind of a quiet few weeks. Just because, I mean, I've been posting a lot of content, so it's like, you know, but I've had a couple quiet, like, few weeks / month of just kind of recovering from the crazy summer I had. It does feel weird to, like, not have a trip until October. Though I am going to go visit family for Labor Day, so I guess I am going on a trip, but, you know, not like a K-pop trip. We did a lot of K-pop trips this summer, and it's kind of good to just sit there and like work on, I mean, I'm paying off, well, I paid for all the comebacks, right? I like was buying stuff for that. And then I still have my savings account, and I put it on pause until like the beginning of September. So probably around like that second week of September, I'll start up that series again, because I do want to build up that savings account. And then I also like, even though I stopped the savings account, just to like, you know, be transparent, I do still have automatic transfers to like other savings and investment accounts that I use as like a grown adult person, right? So even though I stopped my like Stray Kids savings account, that doesn't mean that my like emergency fund, like all that, like I contribute to that like every other week, and for certain accounts every week. So don't worry. I did stop the savings account just for a minute, but we are going to build that back up. Just because, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna, with like the beginning of the month, obviously, like paying rent at the beginning of the month, and then also, and like utilities and whatever. And then I have a couple of other bills that come out at the beginning of the month, and then also the comebacks. I was just like, let me just like chill on the savings account. We'll just keep doing our normal savings account stuff, and then our investment stuff and whatever. And then I'm not a financial advisor, but I do watch a lot of people who talk about finances on TikTok. It's really funny because being like a K-pop account, like a lot of my whatever is spending money, but I find like finance stuff like so interesting, and I just like watch people talk about money all the time. I think it's so interesting. Fun fact. That's a fun fact. I do watch a lot of K-pop content as well, but this is San. He's not in IVE. You know, is also, they're not in IVE. Yeah, the IVE pile. Hongjoong, what are you doing there? But yeah, I think that's really fun. I watch a lot of like, especially like women in like the financial space, I think is like very fascinating and very interesting. And a lot of the like books I read are like, and like I don't read books, but I listen to audiobooks a lot, especially when I do like when I travel and stuff. Just dropping all the Carolyn lore in this video while I sleeve photo cards. But my point is, that a lot of the content I consume outside of K-pop is like finance. And I don't work in finance. I work in healthcare, and I have no desire to work in finance. I took an economics class when I was in college, and I hated it. I thought it was the most boring class ever. I also just hate math in general. But yeah, so that's a long-winded way of me saying we stopped the savings account for a hot minute, but we're going to get back into it. And I'm excited to get back into it because I'm excited to build that account back up, because especially after this album dropped, I am excited to start putting money in it for the next tour, because yeah. And then it just honestly, it just feels so much better if you're able to, like, I know it's like a very, if I have the extra money kind of account, right? Like, obviously when other things pop up, I prioritize stopping that account over, like I said, my other savings account and other like financial accounts and investment accounts and whatever, and transferring money into those. But I love having that money set aside so that when they announce a tour, one, oh my gosh, these are the smallest little IDs ever. Wait, do I have smaller ID sleeves? I don't know if I do. At least not nearby. Okay, we'll have to look and see if I have smaller ID sleeves, but that's so funny. But they'll fit into these sleeves, so that's fine. These are from IVE's fan kit for this year. This is so funny. But it just feels, I feel so prepared because these companies give you like a week to prepare, right? They're like, hey, by the way, we're dropping these tickets that are like $500 each next week if you want VIP. Sorry, surprise. So it makes me feel a lot better about that. And then this past tour, for the Dominate tour, after I bought my tickets, I built up like a savings account for like merch, and like for a little bit I did like hotels and stuff, and that for a while I had to be like, okay, I'm using like this part of my paycheck for that or whatever. But it just feels so much better to like have that money, and like having that money for merch was so nice, because like, yeah, did I need to buy merch? Like, was it like a fun purchase and not like an essential purchase? Like, absolutely, it was absolutely an essential or a non-essential purchase, but I felt like I knew I was going to want to buy merch at the Stray Kids tour, right? I knew I was going to want to buy merch at the Stray Kids tour. And being that, like, just being able to, whenever I buy things, I do use my credit card, but being able to pull from, because the credit card I used is attached to the bank account that has like the savings account in it, right? So I was able to just transfer from the savings account to that credit card, like that night or the next day or whatever. And that just feels so much better, because it's like, oh, it's like I didn't even buy it, except I did, because past Carolyn was looking out for future Carolyn. And that is my that is my financial K-pop TED Talk for today. And I think it's important to talk about this in the K-pop space, because I have been in this creator space for a very long time, right? Like, I have been making K-pop content for a very long time, and I have been friends with a lot of people over the years who, like, you know, have done some silly things. And when I was younger, I did some silly things. But you know what we didn't keep doing? Silly things. We said, Carolyn, stop. Stop. And then we started saving for things, and it just feels so much better. It's like so much more satisfying, and I feel like I'm able to enjoy like the comebacks more because and like concerts more because I'm prepared for them, right? And it's just, obviously it's a luxury, and sometimes you have to say, hey, I can't buy this concert ticket, or I can't put money into the savings account right now because I would rather put money into like other accounts instead, and then also like pay my bills, right? But anyways, my point is that being financially responsible is really important, even in the K-pop space. And yeah, also don't make assumptions about other people's finances. That's also part of that, because I don't know, just a thought that I had today, and I was thinking about it on my way home from work, and then I was filming this video, and somehow we just got on the topic of that from the P1 Harmony concert, which, yeah, I'm excited for VIP for P1 Harmony. I can't believe I just have one Teo card today. Do I really just have one Teo card? Hold on, what am I going to sort this in? Oh my gosh, all of my things are full of fillers right now. Okay, Johnny is gonna be put away separately. I am so excited. The next time we do a sorting photo card video though, I guess all of these could go together because these are all technically Stray Kids. They're just like different Stray Kids. They're different Stray Kids. They're not the same Stray Kids. They are the same Stray Kids. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't believe I pulled this card. I also can't believe I pulled this card 3 times. Oh my god, thank God. Yes, I am very excited for a new Monsta X album to come out on Labor Day. Oh, and a new ZB1 album to come out, and the IVE, my IVE albums to arrive. They should arrive tomorrow, I think. On the day that you're seeing this video, my IVE albums should arrive. So if you see this video and then you see an IVE unboxing later on the channel, I am just trying to make all of the uploads work this week because there's a lot going on and we cannot get behind, right? So that is my little sorting tray and my little TED Talk today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and chatting while I store all of these, or while I sort and sleeve these photo cards. Definitely look forward to me setting up my Monsta X and Stray Kids binders. I haven't done it yet because it's a sponsored post. I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm really excited about it. And I feel like just crazy that a company reached out to me and they were like, these comebacks are coming. Like, do you want binders for them? And I was like, I actually do need binders. So like, thank you so much. So anyways, I'm really excited to set up those binders. I filmed TikToks on them yesterday to upload when I upload the YouTube video, and they're so beautiful, and I cannot wait to start storing my Stray Kids and Monsta X collections away. And I also did earlier this week do a sponsored post of setting up for IVE's comeback. And I the Alt Bias binder that you guys saw, and I'm so excited for that as well because I just like, I don't know, I'm just feeling really grateful. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for anybody who, you know, hangs out with me, watches my videos, supports me. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, go check out that giveaway because I am going to be giving away 8 Karma albums, and then I also am including some like fun photo card sleeves and some extra photo cards that I have from like previous Stray Kids eras. So definitely check that out. I am just feeling really grateful for all of you guys, especially after this year. I feel like, yeah, it's just been a really fun year. Okay, I just am really sappy today. I don't know why. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.